Now, moment of truth, ain't it? I'll tell you right now, look at this. So are you looking for the perfect, simplest prime rib recipe? You got a pellet smoker? Today, I'm gonna share with you the recipe to get this prime rib. Look at this. This is perfect cooked prime rib, and you can do it too. So all that being stated, let's get to prepping so we get cooking. Come on, this thing's delicious. Cheers. What I have here is a 19.5-pound ribeye loin. We're gonna have a prime rib out of it. I got this from my local meat market. This comes from Conway Fresh Meat Market. You're in Conway, South Carolina, stop by, check them out. Got some good products in there. I want y'all to look at this. Crazy, 19.5 pounds. It's all hard fat right here. I'm gonna take a knife, just kind of cut it off. Again, cut thin to win. You ain't no hurry. You got a $200 piece of meat. There ain't no sense trying to be in a rush for it. And as you can see, I'm taking it off right here. It's all hard fat right here. I know a lot of people say that you can do this a lot faster, and I agree, you can do a lot faster. But here's the deal. I don't want to mess up a $200 piece of meat. So there ain't no sense me doing this fast. So instead, we win the race. All right, here's the cap of ribeye. It's without meat. I don't want to cut it off. We're gonna tie it up, so I'm not really too much worried about it right now. So you see this fat right here? This is not gonna help me. Everything we're taking off of this is gonna hinder this piece of meat and have the best flavor. And this is no different. If I tie it up like this, it'll have an uneven shape, and that's what I don't want. So what I'm gonna do now is just cut this off. Again, same thing we were talking about before. Cut thin to win. We'll save this up, we'll fry this up, and cook it. I'm not gonna throw it away, but for this, I want this prime rib to be better. As you can see, we still got it. Let's go a little bit more. We're just getting in here where the rib bones were at. So now I'm kind of getting me a better shape. Fat's gone, except for right here. Now let's kind of just trim it a little more. So now I got a pretty uniform piece of meat going across here. As y'all can see right here, it's pretty uniform. Size, shape, everything else. There's no flavor across it good, so cook more evenly. So we're good with that. So I've got you ready. You ready to put you in some injection on you. Before I do that, I'm actually gonna tie this thing up. So my prime rib is a big piece of meat. And what I wanna do is get that flavor down inside that prime rib. And do that, we're gonna do an injection. We got these sports drink bottles right here. This is a screw top with a screw top lid. Got this off Amazon, that's what I like. And it's got a little ball in it to break everything up. In this, I'm gonna add in a 1/4 cup of Calcutta beef injection, along with 10 ounces of smart water. Use any water you want to. I'm gonna take this and shake it up very well. And then I'm gonna inject this in my prime rib. So that's how we make injection for prime rib. Now right here is a cap of ribeye, and down here's the eyed ribeye down in the center of it. So I'll make sure I get into the center of it. Because here's gonna get a lot of flavor from my seasoning, but the eyed round is where I'm really focused on. So I'm gonna go in there in the middle. If the needle goes in, but the injection won't come out, you're inside of a fat vein. So move around a little bit with that. So I'm gonna cook this side up right now. I'm gonna flip it over the first time, right here, put some seasoning on it. My first seasoning is gonna be King's Barbecue, King of the Beef Rub. So the next one will be Casting Q. This is GPS. All right, now we got the back side done. We'll come here. Across the side here. The top side. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. Get ready to light the smoker, put it on there. That's what we got, 19.5 pound prime rib. Let's go. Look at that. Oh, they look good. Big old fella, ain't it? Let's get on smoke. Now, I've got my heat coming from the bottom here, and where it's over. I put this in here and this, so I can move it around if I need to, but also act as another diverter. Got on the smoker, again, using the temp spike plus here, about right here, and the eye around there, eye around there. Now, I got this talking to my phone right now. So I've got it set up here. It's a 50 degrees internal temperature. On my phone, right now we got this one right here is the bottom one. The top probe is my stick burner. I'll show you the video on that later. And this right here is my Recteq doing the pellet smoker. I got target temperature for a probe at 124 degrees. And right now we're cooking. Pretty cool, ain't it? All right. A little over 18, almost 19 minutes into the cook. We put at 275. Looking good, ain't it? Keep cooking. About an hour into it, that's what we got.
Look good, ain't
it? Still cooking at 275. All right, about 2 hour mark on Recteq. Smoke action going. Looking good. Great color on it. Look at that thing. Awesome color on it. Let it keep cooking. It's telling me right now about 73 and 82 degrees. Purring like a kitten. Be right back. All right, so we're right now 2.5 hours into the cook. Temp spikes tell me we're at 88 and 99. We got about a 10-degree difference between one side to the other. Looking good. Got great color on it. Still cook at 275. Man, that thing looks good. Look at that. All right, keep cooking it. Right here at the 3 hour mark, on the Recteq right here. It says temperature on this thing is running here about 99. I think where y'all can see this. It's 99 and 113. See what she's purring at, 275 still. And look at that thing though. Looking good. Looking real good. So they got about a 14-degree difference in swing. I'm gonna rotate it around a little bit. Let it keep cooking. All right, so alarm just went off. It's right at, we're 3 hours and 28 minutes into the cook. But we at the bottom one right here. It says 124 and 109. Let me show you something other day. The size difference right here. See how much thinner that is in this part? I probe it right there on the white. It's telling me right at 124, a little bit down, deeper aim in. But it says it's 120. If I get over here, about 113. So what that's telling me is this piece of this prime rib, thicker and thicker and thins out. It's getting overcooked here. Be good. What it's telling me is the thicker part over here is a little bit below the temperature over here. It's a good reason to cut this thing in half to actually get to two equal sizes. So this one cooked one way and this one cooked the second way. But because we're already doing it this way, I'm gonna let this keep cooking because I want to get this here close to 124 degrees. Give it a little take. But I'm not going to take this off right now. So I probe back into here about 106. So it's just right here in this edge where it's getting cooked at. So we might have one medium on this side. That's what we're looking for. We're right now at 4 hours into the cook. Look good, ain't it? Look at that. Just tell me right now, my white probe is at 133, and we talked about earlier, this is a little bit a thinner side. Over here at 122, just about where we want to be to come off this thing. Get here in the dead center where we at. 120, 119, 120. Let it keep cooking. Take it off a few minutes. All right, so we're right now 4 hours and 7 minutes into it. The black probe just hit 124, and the white one says 135. So I'll make sure I pull these bad boys off. Sure does look good, don't it? Look at that thing. It's kind of hot. So I'll take my prime rib, I'll carry it inside, I'll put it in the Cambro, use a cooler or whatever. I'll let it rest for about 30 minutes, and then we'll go from there. See inside. So outside, when I brought this inside, I was putting the Cambro and let it rest. That's what I done. I said 30 minutes. It's actually been almost 50 minutes. The reason for that is I wanted to wait until this prime rib stopped climbing in temperature, kind of level off and actually start dropping. That's when you'll let something rest. Now it's kind of rested. The temperature on the black probe hit 130, it's a 129. The temperature on white probe hit 134, now it's 133. So it's just starting to drop. So what I want to do now is slice it up. So yeah, that's what you do when you're doing that. First thing I'll do is come in here, give them a pair of scissors, and start cutting some of this twining we had on there. Now we'll slice it up. I'll tell you what, boys and girls, sure does look good, don't it? Look at that. Rotate it around in a minute and see both sides of it. Great color on it, the way we smoked it. You don't need to do a second sear if you don't want to. I feel like we had good bark with this one, so I didn't want to do it. Now I'm gonna slice it up. I'm coming right here in the middle of it. Now the moment of truth, ain't it? I'll tell you right now, look at this. Nice and pink. Spadalis is not overcooked, it's not grayed out. Everything's perfect, it rests in the Cambro. This right here is absolutely the perfectly cooked prime rib. It's simple, it's easy, and I tell you what, you can't get no better than that. It's done on Recteq, man. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Good Lord, that's crazy. This one right here is the bigger one of the two. Now I'm gonna slice me a piece right here. Look at that. Got a little bit of butter and horseradish sauce. What it is 2 tablespoons of melted butter, along with about 2 tablespoons of rosemary, 3 cloves of garlic mixed up, and a little bit of horseradish sauce. Add that together, use it kind of for a dipping sauce, for a spread. Make whichever one you want to. Put it on top of that. Actually, I'll let that set a minute. We're gonna taste it with nothing on it. Cheers. Oh, it's juicy. Got flavor down in there. You taste that beef injection, you taste that flavor in there. Man, that there is a perfectly cooked prime rib. Lord have mercy. Now I'm trying a little sauce on it. Cheers. Y'all, this prime rib is absolutely delicious. It's simple and it's easy. You follow this recipe, you'll fall in love with it, I promise you. You bring this to the Christmas party, everybody's gonna fall in love with it. Do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Tell me how you cook your prime rib. What's your favorite sauce? And if you cooked it on pellet smoker, what you think about it? And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. All that being stated, now it's time to say the blessing. Go eat. First, let's see what Dolly and Lucy thinks. Lucy. Well, Dolly liked it, come on. Lucy liked it. If they like it, I know you'll fall in love with it. Now say the blessing. Lord, bless food about receiving. In Jesus' name, pray. Amen. Appreciate y'all watching. See you next time. This thing is absolutely delicious. Cheers.